Hello, everybody. Welcome back to ATI, Actors Theater of Indiana's Lunch Break. I am Sam Arce, also known as Broadway Sam, and I am again excited to have my special guest, Dustin Klein.
Thank you.
Well, Dustin, thank you for coming in.
Well, thank you for having me.
Yeah, because we have a lot to talk about today.
Mm-hmm.
Dustin is here representing Magic Thread Cabaret. You are also part of a two-man friend, my friend Tom Alvarez, who is synonymous with theater, with all things, just all things,
Sure.
the arts. And we're going to be talking about an upcoming event that you have. But I wanted to, first off, thank you for all that you guys are doing for the arts.
Well, thank you.
And-
Thanks for having me and letting us talk about this.
Well, I know this is a very, very big. First off, tell me a little bit about your organization, because I've been on Tom's podcast and I'm want to support and have been supporting Magic Thread Cabaret. But tell us about it and your mission.
Okay. Well, so I'm the artistic director,
Yep.
and so I do a lot of the performing, the music directing, all that part, and Tom has been a great collaborator. So we wrote a musical about 10 years ago called about the artist Calder, Alexander Calder.
That's right.
And we did Calder the Musical at Indie Fringe, and then that was like the #1 show out of like 70 shows. And we didn't even know what we were doing. We were like,
Right,
let's write this musical.
Right, you're cultivating a little musical.
Yeah.
And let me just say something. Getting a musical from the beginning to a live audience takes time.
It takes time.
You know,
We
a little-
fast-tracked it.
That's right. And so tell us about that.
So we did that, and then we did a full production at Indie Fringe Theater later that year. Did a cast album, which is on Amazon and iTunes, Calder the Musical, and then COVID hit,
Yes.
and it kind of shut that production down for a while.
Should have for a lot of us.
So, but anyway, that kind of let us start our company, the success of that musical, and then we started doing cabarets and started Magic Thread Cabaret about a year later, and we've done 21 shows now. It's like I think about all those shows we've done. But our mission is to uplift local talent.
Mm-hmm.
The cabaret in Indianapolis, the other cabaret, they do amazing shows, and they bring in a lot of Broadway people that you probably know.
Yes.
All
They brought some
all those fancy
amazing people. They brought some
amazing.
people.
And some of them are great. I mean, but there's so much talent here
Right.
that's undiscovered or that doesn't get a stage or a
Right.
chance. And so, especially young people, up and coming up professionals. So we've been training them. We've written shows for them. We've produced them. And they don't have that just anywhere.
So you're giving them a vehicle
Yes.
to help launch them.
Yeah, like an incubator, we call
Right.
it, kind of to get a show and get their training. And so that's kind of our mission, and to promote diversity in the arts and include different themes and people. We're doing Cabaret Latino this year.
Which I absolutely love the fact that you're doing that.
We thought it was a really good time right now.
It really
with
is.
everything happening to hold up that music, and we'll have like a 10-piece orchestra. We have 4 singers, dancers. It's really not a cabaret. It's more like a production.
Well, with Buena Vista Social Club on Broadway right now, that music has been such a great, joy to hear. And me, actually being half Latino, my father's side.
Yeah, what's your background?
So my father's side is Puerto Rican. My grandmother's father was born in Spain, but my father, my last name Arce is spelled Arce. It gets butchered a lot because a lot of people read it quick and they say acre, but it's Arce, and I'm half Hispanic. So most know me as being Italian, but I am actually half
like Spanish too.
Spanish,
Spanish,
yeah, Puerto Rican Spanish.
Okay,
and my grandparents were born in Puerto Rico and came to New York when. My father was born in New York, but my grandparents went back to Puerto Rico and then came back to
Did you grow up
Florida.
in New York?
I grew up in New York. That's where I grew up.
Yeah,
I had a stint in Florida and then been in Indiana since 1991. So I've spent most of my adult life here.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I think it's great that you're doing this.
Yeah, there's
because
just
there's
so
a
much
great
talent here.
That's right. And And the Latino community is so much bigger than anyone would think.
Oh, yeah.
Because there's such a diversification of the Latino community, you know, in the Hispanic world.
And
I
so
think that's good.
that show will be in October 3rd, and that's quite a while from now. But
Yeah, but I'm looking forward to that.
yeah, it'll be at the Hendrix Live in
Yeah.
Plainfield, which is a huge theater. And
I told you,
so-
we were both. I think you were there at the same time when I saw Anthony Nunziata, who
Yes.
we just had. He was at the Broadway Methodist Church, which he did a benefit concert, and that ATI benefited from. But I went
That's
to
right.
it when
He was there.
when he was at that venue, and that's an amazing venue.
Amazing venue.
So you're doing so much, and with your organization, you're being the artistic director, and then Tom coming alongside you. You're now doing this benefit. So let's talk about this.
Sure.
And you're bringing an absolutely iconic, amazing singer,
Yes. We're very excited.
Ann Hampton Calloway, and she's actually debuting
Yeah.
her show that she's doing, a new show that she's put together, and it's I Get a Kick Out of Cole, a Cole Porter tribute, and it's all to benefit Magic Thread Cabaret.
That's right.
What can you tell me about the show? Because
Oh,
you're actually
gosh.
producing this show outside of the Cabaret's production.
Right.
You're producing this show.
So yeah, we didn't write this show.
Right.
Obviously, she did, but we are presenting it.
presenting it.
And she's a dear friend of Tom and myself, and she's so talented. She is A+ talent. I mean, she
I've listened to her
plays,
music. She plays, right?
She writes. She wrote a song for Barbra Streisand's wedding, and sang at James Brolin and Barbara's wedding.
Wow.
And I mean, she sang with Liza. So to have her do this here in Indy, I mean, she's been to Indianapolis and she loves it.
She did.
loves
In fact, I
being here.
watched a video, and she talks about that. And she says she has such a heart for Indiana. Cole Porter
She
coming
does.
from Indiana.
Yes.
So she has such a heart for Indianapolis, and she has performed so many times here. And
Yeah.
she's so excited to come alongside your theater company.
And we said, could you do Cole Porter? Because we've always wanted to do a Cole Porter show, actually. Being an Indiana native, and I mean, we're so lucky to have Cole Porter as
Yes.
part of our legacy. I mean, and there's a gentleman named Ben Solomon who was a friend and a big supporter of the arts who just passed away from pancreatic cancer a few months ago. And he was a Cole Porter fan, and he was on the board at the Cabaret and a donor. And a dear friend of Tom and I, and so we're dedicating this show to Ben.
That's wonderful.
I mean, he knew every lyric to Cole Porter's songs, and so he'll be there in spirit. But we're excited, and we're going to open the show with a little preview of Cabaret Latino. I'm going to be playing piano for two of our singers, and they're going to sing Besame Mucho, Corcovado, and Quizás Quizás as a little opener.
Wow.
And we're also celebrating our 10-year anniversary that we've been a company.
10 years.
So we're going to have a prologue video showing all the shows we've done, and it's hard to believe we've done over 20 shows now. So
This is incredible.
yeah.
This has been an absolute wonderful journey. And so you're having her. What are some of your favorite Cole Porter songs?
Oh, good question. Well, that's a tough one. Oh boy. Love for Sale is a great one. Night and Day. Gosh, on the spot, I'm forgetting some of them. What's the one from Kiss Me Kate? So in Love.
That's one. Yeah,
I love that
I
song.
do too. Yeah.
I love that song. There's so many I could say. I mean, Anything Goes, all those. And there's some rarer ones. She'll Every Time I Say Goodbye is a great. I know she's going to do that one. She's going to dedicate a song to Ben too, which is nice. So I do those shows on the side, and it's been a great reward. I mean, we've worked with probably over 100, 200 local performers, and it's not just the singers and musicians, but costumers and set people and our tech people. I mean, we employ all those people, and our mission has been also to pay them.
Right.
So from the beginning, we've given work to a lot of artists.
And she's working with a trio here.
She's going to work with the Sean Baker
That's right.
trio.
Sean Baker Trio.
Sean Baker, the music maker.
Right.
And so he'll be playing this show. I usually play for our shows, but I am also a teacher
Right.
here at Carmel Clay Schools. And so my schedule, I think, how do I even do all this stuff I do? But I'm directing a big production at my school, The Lion King.
Oh, wow. When is
Junior.
that going to be?
That is April 28th and 29th, and I have 86 fifth graders in this show. So that's why my hair is probably gray right now.
So you teach at which school?
I teach at West Clay Elementary.
That's
and,
wonderful.
It's one of the best elementaries in the state. I mean, it's just the support for the arts at Carmel, as you know.
Carmel is incredible.
It's just, I'm so blessed to be at Carmel. And, having all those kids and parents support, helping with the sets but I'm really, just like our mission for Magic Thread, it's getting those kids interested in theater at an early age.
Well, I think
so
that is
important.
so important. I mean, for me, my love of the arts came very, very early. I was in, very young, in PS 117 in Queens, New York.
Oh my gosh.
And I was doing, singing in the choir or whatever. And then we did an homage to different Broadway, but they changed words, I remember they did, I think it was the song "Where Is Love," but they changed it "Where Is Rain," and I had to sing this solo, and I had my elbow on the on the thing, and I was bitten by the bug. My first Broadway show was, and I told this when I met Andrew Lloyd Webber the first time, was a Jesus Christ Superstar in 1972. I was 10 years old, and that's the first time I got to see Ben Vereen. And I've met and I know Ben now to see him many times, and he's an incredible person. So I'm in Pippin in the original thing. So I was bitten by the bug very early. My love for theater, my love for Broadway, the West End, which I'm involved with in investing and co-producing on both sides of the pond.
Oh, just because you produce also.
Yeah, right.
Well, I'll have to give you our Calder cast CD.
So the thing that I find is incubating, and I have a number of shows that we're incubating right now, and shows that are coming to the West End or coming to eventually to Broadway or off Broadway or touring, and it takes time. I mean, shows like Hamilton, which are mega hits, took 7 years to get
That's
this
right.
journey. The journey is long.
It's a long journey.
So now to get to you for your show, and you're going to be at the Cabaret, which is on North Pennsylvania, right?
Yes, and that is March 20th at 7:30.
Okay. And
Yep.
And so that's
still tickets available,
and
you can go to magicthreadcabaret.com, which is our company, and there's links for the tickets, or you can go to the Cabaret website to community events.
so it's at 7:30 on the 20th at the Cabaret, which is located at 924 North Pennsylvania Street, downtown, which is an absolutely gorgeous venue.
Yeah.
And there are
Oh, it's
different
amazing.
levels of tickets. But the key thing that I want everyone to know is this is a benefit. So it's, like I say, the arts is a give back. And in order, like we do, we're Broadway in your backyard, support the arts. This is your way of seeing amazing entertainment value. And, you can go out and see sports, which is incredible.
Yeah.
This is the arts. And I would say, because this is, a good portion of this money is going back to to your organization.
Sure.
And some of
performers.
these, there's a premium level which will also have where you can get some cocktails and things.
Mm-hmm. And meet Ann and get
Meet
a
Ann,
photo.
right? And get a photo. So for those of us that like that, drink part's not a big deal for me, but I always love when you can, have an opportunity to meet with the actors, or in this case, the performers. There's different seating levels, and it's an investment.
I love what you said about supporting the arts, because I don't think everyone realizes it. You would realize this, that
Yes.
a lot of times for anything, for the symphony, theater, opera, the ticket sales are only cover about 40%
Right.
of production costs.
Absolutely.
And
Well, we say that here at
so-
ATI. 35% of the 35% of what it goes, and we would have.
Oh, my phone's ringing. It's a magical harp.
Yeah, it's the
sorry
harp.
about that, friends.
No, that's okay.
My agent. No,
Yeah. No, actually, that's to show you. It's only about 30-40%. It's the harp.
Yeah.
But it's the giving. It's
the harp is
giving.
expensive.
Yeah, it's the giving that makes a difference, and it's the donors and the people. And do you have a board? Do you have a board?
We don't have a board. We have a Fractured Atlas, who's our fiscal sponsor through New York
Gotcha.
City, and that for tax purposes. But we also we like to have kind of the creative control
Gotcha.
right now with two of us, but that might happen in the future. But
Sure.
but it's a little simpler. But yeah, it's just so important. Like you said, the arts just have to be funded, and especially right now, it's such a great thing to go to in these times when we have all this political turmoil and it's a nice escape.
Well, for
know?
me, it
I mean,
is.
for me too. Yeah.
Absolutely. I know that when I go and see, I know I had the pleasure of so many people telling me when they came to see our show, Lucky Stiff, it was just, it was fun, farcical,
Yeah.
2 hours of escapism. In this, you're going to hear great music. You're going to hear this amazing voice, and
Yes.
she is quite the entertainer. And I've met and seen her sister Liz, who's also on Broadway,
Yeah.
on many shows and has done many of these. The talent is just there.
Just incredible.
It's incredible, and to see someone so talented come here and provide this
Yes.
level and singing Cole Porter songs is just incredible.
I can't wait to see her show. I've seen her perform a few times, and I've never seen the Cole Porter show myself.
Right.
So I'm just going to be in heaven.
She's put this special, and
Yeah.
we're getting the first shot at this because
Yeah.
this is a new show that she's put together that she's going to be taking on. She's decided to debut it here.
Yes.
So we're going to be the first audience to get it. That's
Indianapolis.
right. Yeah.
I mean, it's just incredible,
Isn't it?
and to be part of that.
See ya. Go out. This could be a great date night. Go out for dinner downtown. Go to the Cabaret.
That's right.
You
And they
know?
actually have food that you can have dinner there
You
too.
can have dinner at the Cabaret,
They
right?
serve dinner and drinks.
Oh,
and,
wow.
It's like a full restaurant too.
Oh, wow. See, you hit me on that one.
Yeah.
There's so many options.
Oh, or you can go to a favorite restaurant downtown
Whatever
too.
you decide.
So,
a great
yeah.
thing. There are a lot of great options for that.
So yeah, we're excited about that. And then Cabaret Latino will be in October for Hispanic Heritage Month.
Yep.
And we're doing a couple shows a year right now just because of my teaching schedule at West Clay. Because
You know
as
what?
you know, those kids take a lot of hours. But
you know what?
It's
I
so
want
rewarding.
to say something about that. First off, Dustin, I really appreciate the fact that you are using your skills to help young people, because so many of the people that I have had the pleasure of knowing and working with at times,
Mm-hmm.
and knowing on Broadway especially, that come from the Midwest, came from Carmel, Westfield, Noblesville, whatever.
Yeah. That's where I came from.
They all learned from teachers like you that shared their talents and helped educate, motivate, inspire, encourage.
Absolutely.
And you don't know who's sitting in that room that you're inspiring that one day may be that future person.
Oh, it's incredible
And-
to
and-
watch them grow from
and watch them grow and that are living their dreams. So I really appreciate
thank you.
because without the teachers that do this,
Yeah.
and so
I mean, I had great teachers. I went to Noblesville
Mm-hmm.
high school, but I had great teachers all through college to music school. But this company, this stuff we're talking about, also gives me an outlet.
yes,
to do all my creative
all
stuff.
your creative stuff. So you get
So
the
I
best
get
of
the
both
best
worlds.
of everything. I mean,
Right.
that's amazing.
Got to pay the bills.
Right.
You got to pay the bills,
I
but it
mean-
allows you the opportunity to create, encourage, and inspire.
yeah.
And it's why I do what I do. I'm part of Actors Theater of Indiana. It's my give back. I've been in real estate now. In June, I finished my 41st
That's
year,
right.
and I'll start year 42. And it's
Wow.
my give back.
That's
and
amazing.
being part of theater is, I feel life without the arts would not be a fun life.
Not at all.
And there's so much that it does. My daughter's a doctor, and she learned piano for 12 years, but I attribute that discipline helped her through medical school.
Sure.
My son took violin. I remember
The discipline that it builds.
The discipline, it was so exciting when he got to go with his school, Carmel, and they played in Carnegie Hall. That was such an amazing opportunity for him and for us to go there and watch him. So many friends.
Cool.
And to see these young people, it may not be what takes them in life, and then the arts, and to support.
And hopefully they'll go to the arts later.
Right.
Because
my kids do.
Because that's a biggie. Because eventually these older people won't be around, and
that's right.
And who's going to come to these shows?
Well,
so that's very important.
I think it's so important because, we've come to a technology-driven world. The pandemic changed things. The movie theaters don't have it. I still go to the movies, but we watch so many things streaming. You can watch theater streaming, but there's nothing like live theater. Again,
absolutely.
When you are there, when you are sharing the experience
in
the room, when you hear laughter.
That magic thread that you have.
That's the magic thread.
That's how we came up with that name, is there's that connection between the singer and the audience, like a soulful connection.
Interesting enough for me, when I was the 3 weeks that we were doing Lucky Stiff, and I sat, I can't actually give you the full thing, but I had the glasses and the hat, and I was dead, and people said, how could you stay in that position so long? I was literally, I know I would have to, kind of be in a place, but it was interesting because I was behind the dark glasses. I could observe, especially when I was facing the audience, people and hearing the laughter, but I was aware of everything that was going around and knowing that people were enjoying, but I couldn't react, but inside, feeling what people, to watch people enjoy themselves.
Yes.
That meant so much to me.
That's probably my favorite part. When we get done producing a show, I stand sometimes I'm on stage playing, usually, but when I can, to watch the audience's reaction.
Or when I'm backstage, listening to people laugh at the other cast members, when they're getting the laugh that these are, I'm clapping back there, enjoying, because I know how, and so for this, it is.
Well, for Calder, I know we're running out of time, when I wrote that musical, the score, like 85 pages of music, when I got to play that, I was playing it live, and to watch those 30 performers sing and dance your music and watch the audience react, it was just heaven. I mean, I always say I could die tomorrow, and that's
your experience.
That was the greatest thing. So I'd like to write another musical. So that's in the pipes.
Well, I don't want you to die tomorrow, but that's right. You want to keep.
Well, thank you.
Keep creating. Want to keep creating.
I'm not that old yet, but yeah.
No, right. You are way young.
You know what? You can get hit by a Guinness truck anytime. You know what I mean?
True.
So you got to live every day, enjoy the arts every day, and get out there, and home becomes so comfortable.
Well,
for me too, it's like, I think I'll stay home, but we have all these great opportunities in Indianapolis.
You don't realize how much you have until you don't have it, and then when you do. So with that, and as we come to an end, I want to just say this: you have an opportunity, again, March 20th at 7:30 p.m. to see Ann Hampton Calloway at the Cabaret, right there on North Penn. All right, you can go see the show. Support this amazing Magic Thread Cabaret.
Thank you, Sam.
For my friends Dustin Klein and Tom Alvarez, he's not here, but he's an absolute sweetheart. He is so supportive. Thank you, Tom, for coming to Lucky Stiff. Thank you for the wonderful, kind words that you said about our show. Thank you for everything you're doing.
Well, thank you.
And I really, really appreciate it. I appreciate everything you're doing for the kids in Carmel and for all you teachers out there.
Yeah.
And I want to thank everyone that supports the arts, supports us here at ATI, Broadway in Your Backyard. And hope you get a chance to see this and all our upcoming shows. Just a couple of plugs that I said this last week. We have on February 19th, which is tomorrow at the Tarkington, we have our next show that we are supporting, an evening with James Wickham Riley, and that is coming fast. You know, you can get tickets still for that. A benefit for the Riley Children's Foundation. And
That's wonderful.
And do not miss our upcoming shows, our final show of the season, which will be Sunset Boulevard, and that's April 24th through May 10th. You're going to absolutely love this production. It's going to be incredible. Our own Judy Fitzgerald is going to be playing Norma Desmond, and she is ready for her close-up. And
Sure.
we also have one of the other founding members of ATI is coming back to do the show. Don will be back playing Max, so it's going to be incredible. So I want you to
love
come
that.
see that. And thank you for all that came to see Lucky Stiff. We ended our run on Sunday. We really appreciate it. And with that, that concludes our episode of Lunch Break. Dustin, thank you so much.
Thank you.
God bless you, and I look forward to
bless
that.
you.
I hope to be there, as I know, surgery on March 5th. So if I can make it, I will be there.
Okay.
For those of you, please definitely come to this. Thank you all. We will see you next week on Lunch Break. Again, I'm Sam Arce, Broadway Sam, and my guest, Dustin Klein. Thank you. See you next week. Have a wonderful weekend and make it a great day.